Alright, what's up everybody, back with another video for you. Last time I was riding the wheel around, the Raptor here. It was spit and sputtering on, backfiring on deceleration. So that's a good sign of lean on the pilot. So we're going to be switching them out with 25s. I've had 22.5s on there. 22 halves are stock on this machine. So I'm going to put a little bit bigger pilots on it. Put it back on. I also have air cutoff valve. I think it was leaking. When I had it on the bike, when I had it on there, if you let it run, if you spray some starting fluid, brake fluid, not brake fluid, brake clean, or a carb cleaner or anything of the sort, spray it on like all your gasket surfaces. If it changes the idle, particularly lowers it or stalls, then that's a good sign of a vacuum leak. So when it's running, this is pulling vacuum through, right? Pulling vacuum. And when you spray something on it, it'll suck it in. So that's a good sign that it's leaking if it's changing the idle or whatever. Also, I got new O-rings for the bowls. Listen, if you're taking these on and off a lot, get extra O-rings because you're gonna need them. Because these carbs like to leak gas all over the place, even when you let the drains drain out for 20 minutes. So get some new O-rings, get some extra O-rings for them. You're gonna need them. Instead of waiting a whole week to get O-rings every time you get them all stretched out, because the gas will stretch out the O-rings. You know, I don't know if it's supposed to be some kind of trick to get it all out of there. Maybe you're supposed to let it sit for 2 days, you know, I don't know. Anything you do on these carburetors, you just want to snug them up. They're just little brass fittings. Nothing needs to be too tight. This one fit better than the last one, so that's good. I think it's best to pick up the carburetor and put the bowl right on it, so that O-ring doesn't fall out, and keep pressure on it so the bowl doesn't come loose and that O-ring falls out. You tighten the screws all up, and when you're done, the O-ring is not where it's supposed to be, you're going to have a bad leak. Put the 2 diagonal screws in it, snug it up, and then you can let go of it and put the rest of the screws in it. 2.5 on that one. Half, 1, half, 2, half. So that was probably right in the first place. Check this one, see where we ended up on that. Half, 1, quarter. So half, 1, half, 2. So that was only 1 1/4. Probably didn't. Well, anyways, it probably need 1. Probably need 2.5 and 2 on that. They usually say so. If you don't have a book, get yourself a book. You got excellent diagrams in here. Let's see. There's a procedure right here, how to do it. I don't have a ball and Allen wrench, so let's see if I can get it without that. 4mm Allen wrench. There's the one inside of there. There's one here and one up there. I think I need some penetrating oil on that one there. Just gonna put a little bit on it. Maybe. And then if you work it back and forth several times, that fluid will get down in them threads. Still don't like how it's coming out. Alright, so I was able to get in there with the needle nose. There's not much room, but you can get in there and get that screw just enough. So I'm going to tighten this back up. And the other one's right there. Should be able to get that one out pretty easy. Yeah, there's a spring right there on the cover. So when you pop it off, make sure, well, if it comes with a new one, so yeah, the rubber on the valve here is kind of stiff, so I could have been leaking. I'm just gonna put this new one in it anyway here since we got it. And with the yellow balls one, it even comes with new screws. Spray a little bit of carb cleaner through that passage. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a little passage in there. Make sure it's clear. sure. He pushes the little ball down. See, get some carb cleaner down in there too. Alright, let's get this back together. Until it goes in the right spot, if you push it down, you can feel that ball go in and out. When you push down on it, spring back up. Alright. So I'm sure this will be a lot of fun. Yeah. Alright, you gotta take your time with that one, but it's doable like that. Alright. Alright, listen up. Get them carburetor and them boots. I know some of you have this problem. I had this problem a lot getting these on and off when I was trying to tune it. I'm going to put a little bit more on it just to make sure they go on good. Take a little bit of penetrating oil. Wipe that on them boots. All around them boots. Got a little trick for you here. Tricks for days. Make your life a little bit easier. No, tricks are for kids. Alright, then this should slip right in there. Yep, nice and easy. Also, if it's not on there good enough, you gotta tighten these clamps up. It could start slipping off, and you might not even see it right away. You know, if you don't see it at all, then you have an air leak right there. So make sure when you tighten them up, they're still on all the way. The boots between the carbs. Great. Man, I love working on this thing so much. The Warrior right there is so much easier to work on. I don't know what it is about that boot over there, but this one goes on a lot easier. Back together with at least the gas tank on it. It's not leaking, so see what it does now. much. I think I got it pretty close. So what you do, you, well, generally you turn the idle up, but I think this is easier to idle out with the idle normal idling speed. I started turning it out little bit by little bit, like a quarter turn. Each one, I did each one quarter turn, and then you let it sit. You idle through so it catches up to the circuit, idle circuit, and then you listen to it. And I thought I was getting worse, so I started going back the other way. So, yeah, you're supposed to be looking for a smooth idle, of course. So that's how you do that. Alright, so the backfiring on deceleration stopped. Took care of that. So I think she's all good to go. I'll put it back together, you know, smaller time. I got something to do. I got obligations tonight, later today. So, and of course, I had to get that one out, you know, to charge the battery. You know what I mean? The battery needs to be charged. It's been sitting for a while. I haven't been using it. So, as always, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Peace out.